Another hidden toll is the way a real estate crash shifts emotional and financial responsibilities across generations. Parents who had hoped to leave their homes as inheritance may find themselves in debt, needing help from their adult children. Conversely, young adults may be forced to return home, delaying their own life plans due to economic insecurity. This reshuffling of expectations creates tension. Parents may feel guilt or embarrassment. Adult children may feel resentment or helplessness. Grandchildren may grow up in multi-generational households where financial tension creates emotional volatility. The emotional bandwidth of middle-class families becomes consumed by survival. Long-term goals, education, entrepreneurship, travel, self-care are abandoned or indefinitely postponed. Dreams are shelved and with them hope. When housing crises unfold en masse, the consequences are felt at the community level. Neighborhoods become destabilized. Vacant homes, reduced property taxes, and declining school budgets lead to deteriorating infrastructure. Services are cut, small businesses close, crime rates often rise. This contributes to a collective form of trauma. The community itself becomes a source of stress rather than support. The feeling of belonging that once came with living in a safe, thriving area begins to evaporate. The social fabric frays. Moreover, the mental health services needed to respond to these collective stressors are often the first to be defunded during economic downturns. As need rises, availability shrinks, waiting lists grow, people in crisis are left untreated and the consequences ripple outward: substance abuse, homelessness, mental breakdowns, and even suicide. A real estate crash is far more than a market correction, it is a public mental health emergency. The middle class, despite its historical image of stability and comfort, is particularly vulnerable. The psychosocial consequences of financial instability radiate through every layer of life: self-image, relationships, family cohesion, community strength, and long-term mental well-being. Next, we will explore the specific economic consequences of the mental health fallout, from lost productivity to increased public health costs, and why early intervention is not just compassionate but economically prudent. Mental health is not merely a personal matter. When large segments of the population experience emotional distress, the consequences reverberate throughout the economy. The aftermath of a real estate crash, particularly for the middle class, is not only measured in foreclosures and financial losses, but also in lost productivity, increased healthcare costs, rising absenteeism, and the long-term drag on innovation and growth.